was a struggle. All right. So, yesterday morning, we had our first training session, Koda and I, and it went really, really well. I did not get any footage for it because even though I grabbed the tripod and set it up, I forgot to ask the trainer if I could record, and I just completely forgot about recording at all. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have our first training session without the trainer, and I'm going to try to practice what she kind of showed me and the things we need to work on. And I'm going to take y'all along for I was going to say the ride, but there won't be any riding. So, hi everyone, and welcome to or back to my channel, my video, whatever it is. Today I wanted to discuss what in the world has been going on with Koda and me, because I'm sure you guys have noticed, but there's been a lot of inconsistencies in my channel. I've had 2 videos in this past, a month ago, and then before that, it was 6 months ago since my last upload. But I've been struggling with consistency in my content and in my life, so it's just, what's showing in my content is just a genuine reflection of what's going on in my life. My training and progress with Koda, a reflection of my procrastination and my laziness. I've been struggling a little bit. I'm a bit lost as to what to do when it comes to progressing with Koda, as I'm finding myself constantly questioning if what I'm doing is okay or not. Anytime someone works with us, I sit there and I question at certain points, should I be doing this? It's a question of, ethics, I guess. If something's ethical, I don't know. I'm just so incredibly lost as to what is right and wrong when it comes to how you treat a horse and how you train a horse, and having Koda absolutely emphasizes that question of right or wrong. I'm so absolutely afraid of damaging my relationship with Koda. People tell me I'm not stirred enough with him, and I would agree, but when is it's stern, and when is it mean? That shouldn't be a question that I'm asking myself, but here I am asking myself that question. I'm just so utterly afraid of hurting my horse and breaking our trust because I have been told it was okay to do something that was wrong. And maybe I'm overthinking it simply because Koda and I are finally trusting each other. I want to become a team with my horse, and I can't do that if I'm inconsistent. I also can't do that if I am consistent, but consistently doing something damaging without even realizing because I've been told it's okay. I feel like I'm just rambling on, and you might not kind of really get what I mean by this, but just as an example, I was taught when I entered into this world of horses and started working at barns and riding and whatever, I was taught that if a horse did anything wrong, to smack them. Hit them with a crop, your hand, just hit them. Doesn't matter. Hit them. I was taught to ignore the signs of ulcers and write it off as bratty behavior. I was just anything that could hint at something medically wrong with a horse, or a horse that was just physically exhausted, I was to ignore that behavior, to ignore how they felt, and if they acted out because of that, I was to hit them for it. So I just sit here and I question, what else am I, or have I been taught that's harming my relationship with my horse? People that smacked Koda were attacked by Koda. I've mentioned it before, one girl in particular had 2 separate articles of clothing on 2 separate days torn off. On one of those occasions, Koda nipped her. So she smacked him in the neck. Then Koda bit her harder. So she smacked him harder. So what did Koda do? Tore her shirt. Anytime Koda was popped, it was game over. You were not moving any further with him that day or at all. And I just couldn't bring myself to pop that horse. It just feels so morally wrong, and I feel like there's a lot of people who will disagree with me on that, but I can't do that. And, I don't blame him for reacting the way he did to people who did pop him. I mean, I would be the same way. I would be like, nope, I'm done with you. Bye. And here I am wanting to progress with my horse's training. I need guidance, need an accountability person, but I'm just so afraid that someone's going to teach me the wrong things. And it's well, why don't you learn and research? Well, I want to learn, and it requires multiple voices and people to go to and talk to and research. But it still doesn't fully remove that fear of being taught wrong. you know, because it's several places that I've been. Pop the horse, hit the horse, smack the horse. And that's just a random example, but it still links to other fears, you know, of other possible things that might be wrong, you know. So then I go and make these videos, and all I can do is just sit there and question what I'm even doing. I mean, I've recorded so many videos and have just not even bothered editing them because I sit there and wonder what the point is. Or I sit there and think about what I may have done wrong. Even though a big part of my channel is letting my mistakes be known, I'm so afraid of showing those mistakes, even though no matter what I do, I could sit there and try to hide them all I wanted, but my mistakes are going to be blatantly obvious. People are going to see them, people are going to criticize them. It's just a fact of life. There's no point avoiding it, I guess. But anyways, either way, I'm struggling as to what to do and how to make progress. So I do apologize if some of my training sessions and videos tend to be a bit repetitive or all over the place. I'm trying to figure my way out of this hole I'm lost in. Koda and I have made such great progress. I don't want to lose that. My bond with that horse is so important to me. And I kind of just wanted to make this video, not only as like an update as kind of what the heck has been going on, where we've been, but just like wondering if other people have struggled or are struggling with the same thing in terms of being lost in the equestrian world. I just don't have enough people currently around me to guide me. So I'm definitely feeling a bit lost, and it's really affecting Koda and I's training. I don't want to mess up. I mean, no matter what, you're going to make mistakes, but I don't want to mess up so badly that I completely ruin my relationship and any future relationship with my horse, you know? I want to grow as an equestrian. I want to progress. I want to become a team with my horse so badly. I want to explore the equestrian world with my horse. But I don't even know what to do. Don't even know where to begin, because I'm too afraid to begin. So I'm sorry for coming at y'all with such a random video, just kind of out of nowhere and going on this tangent. That's not the right word, is it? That sounds rambling on about my issues, but for some reason I just felt the need to make this video. So yeah, I hope you guys understand kind of where I'm coming from. I hope I explained what I did correctly, and I hope someone can give me some insight into something, you know, because I need a little bit of help here, but trying to figure it out because I just want to explore. But yeah, I would say I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but I don't really know how much there is to enjoy about a video like this. But either way, I really hope you guys have a wonderful week. I have a video coming out tomorrow, and I mean that this time. I'm not just going to say that randomly. I do actually have a video coming out tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.